What's up, lovely people, and welcome to another episode of 100% Loading. Today's episode is titled Rich Man. Today we're going to be looking at Proverbs chapter 19 verse 4, and we're reading this from the Good News Translation, and it reads, "Rich people are always finding new friends, but the poor cannot keep the few they have." What does it mean to be rich? Let us actually take a look at what dictionary.com has to say about the meaning of the word rich. Dictionary.com defines rich as having wealth or great possessions, abundantly supplied with resources, means, or funds. Now, it's important to understand that in every relationship, even with that of friends, it has to be mutually beneficial. You're friends with people because of what it is they can do for you and what it is you can do, for them. So this verse in particular is not really talking or limited to things of money. It has to do with what you are blessed with. Now, what you're blessed with comes in various forms. You can be blessed with beauty. You can be blessed with the ability to make people laugh. You've been blessed with certain assets. So maybe you have a car, maybe you have a big house, maybe you have a network. There are many things that we possess as individuals that can be mutually beneficial to our friendship. Now, when you have these things, you are not necessarily considered rich. You are rich, or you are perceived to be rich, when you are willing to share these things. Because you are willing to share these things and people take from you and they drink from your cup, whenever you are in need, they are willing to help you. Now, that for me is what it means to be rich. And because of that, you are maintaining a cycle whereby your cup is always going to be full. Now, if you operate on the poor man's mindset, you may have wealth, but you are unwilling to share that wealth. And if you're unwilling to share that wealth, then you kind of stop the cycle right there. You are on an island alone with nobody to help you sustain yourself or your environment. And that's not healthy. That's not healthy for a number of reasons. Now, as I said, you are poor, but you can't keep the few people you have. Because whenever your friends come to you, they do not feel fulfilled. They do not feel loved. They do not feel valuable. So they leave. They leave to go and find friends whereby they add value to them. So you start realizing that you may be going to a friend's place because whenever you're in that person's presence, the person makes you feel good about yourself. Maybe that person, whenever you are in a bad mood, that person is able to make you feel better about yourself. Yeah, sure, the person hasn't given you $1 million, but the person has changed your mood. And because of that, you are willing to always be in the company of that friend. This is what the Bible is talking about. The Bible is looking at our ability to bless people beyond that of material things. Material things are also important. Let's not take that away. But we are trying to move and let people realize that yes, you may not have those 10 cars, you may not have $1 million in your bank account, but you are blessed with things that can surround you with people whereby you would bless them. And when you are also in need, they would bless you. The important thing is to keep the love going, to share love at all times. When we stop sharing the love, then it's like we are cut off. It's like you've got dunso. You can't see because people are not there to help you out. But whenever you are helping people, when you always have access to wealth because you're giving. When you give, you never lack. That is basically what the Proverbs 19 verse 4 is talking about. Rich people always find new friends because it comes to daisy chain. Okay, I see somebody, I'm helping that person. I say, oh, I know a friend. He's a good friend of mine. He always helps me. Then you meet another person. Then you meet another person. Then you meet another person. But whereby you are alone sitting in your corner and you are unwilling to help other people, then what ends up happening is the few that you have end up leaving you because they don't see the value that you're bringing to them. I urge you all to find the blessings that are in your life and use them to improve your network for people to be willing generally to help you at all times. This is the Christian way. This is the way to make the world a better place, and this is the way of keeping it 100. I urge you all to go out, find your blessings, and share the wealth that you have been blessed with. Keep it 100. Catch you guys later.